Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I'll do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pace up, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Welcome everyone to the show. I'm your host, Don Vic. What's up? What's up? This is the place where you find new faces, new talent, upcoming stars here on the show live all the time. What's up? What's up? What's up, folks? Today we got a great show for you, and I'm excited because this is a good friend of mine all the way from Africa, Cameroon, Africa. We on the other side of the continent, folks. He's an artist. He's been on the show before, I say about a year, maybe two ago. And his name is Izzy Lion. Okay, so I just sent him the link. He's on his way home. Once he gets settled, he'll be here on the show. Once he gets on the panel, I'll bring him on the show and we can talk to him and find out what he's got going on now after a year of, of being on the show. Let's see what he's up to. But I want to say, great things are happening. Lots of films are about to be shot, up these coming months. Opportunities for people. And I always say, man, I love, to give opportunities and see who wants to step up. But big shout out to, my team, Pagan TV series, big shout out to them. Stay tuned for that. Also, Massage Bites, also another film that's shooting by Ashley Hargrove, good friend of mine. She was on the show as well. She is amazing, funny. I love her energy. She is so amazing. Big shout out to her. Also, Motel 3 is also being shot. And what's the other film that just popped up? Alien Horde, which is a film by the brothers Sonny Mahal and Michael Mahal. It's a sci-fi movie. I believe it's a thriller. So, that's all in play, and I think I'm going to join that film. So I'm still thinking about it. Big shout out to Nicole Vegas, Sean C. Phillip, that are also going to be playing in this amazing film, Alien Horde, and among other good friends of mine that we played together in Desert Fiends, are also going to be a part of this film. And so I'm deciding by next week I should know if I'm going to be a part of this film. It's going to be shot out in California. I love Cali. Cali showed me so much love. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Cali, man. Big shout out to California. You know what I mean? Nothing but love in Cali. So I'm being busy. It's going to be busy for me this fall. Got so many films to attend. God is great. God's been good. You know what I'm saying? And Danny Hall, what's up, baby? And so, I'm just proud of everyone. Okay, word. Just kind of like proud of everyone putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? And and that's what it's all about. Moving forward, connecting with people, and helping people out get into certain projects. Again, like I said, I don't do it for everybody. I only do it for certain people because you just can't do it for everybody. A lot of people um, just don't get it. You know what I mean? And I don't deal with selfish people. You guys know that. What I mean? I only deal with the good people, and I try to help them and put them in positions where they can move up. And I'm glad that I placed myself in that position to be able to help people, and put people in projects, so I spoke to my good friend, my BFF. She's everything. She always look out for me. She sends me upcoming films to be a part of. And we talk together. And so me and Nicole are gonna sit down. We're gonna talk about upcoming films and films that her and I are working together, and films that are being processed to be shot. And and maybe people get opportunities to be in these type of films. So again, I I don't I don't do it for everybody, okay? And I don't, because like I said, some people are just selfish, and I don't work like that. But so we do have 1, 2, 3 films right now that are in process, that are working right now, um that are in process of being shot. Um, they do have perks for those that want to be a part of it, or just help out with the project. We do have those. So it's a great opportunity. You know what I mean? And I'm just glad to be a part of this whole this whole circle that I deal with. You know, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. You know, so I did have another artist coming on today, from out here in Boston, um, Devilish Contra, Devilish Contra. But he had an emergency, so he won't be on today at 5. So this will be the only show I'll do tonight, today, and then I'm gonna set up another show with Nicole so we can talk about the upcoming projects and certain things that are happening around our circle. So folks, it's dope. So hopefully, hopefully in August I'll be in California filming Alien Orbs. Um, Hopefully, I got to see how it goes. And I'll be joining my good friends from Desert Fiends. A few of them are also going to be a part of that film. Of course, Nicole and Sean are going to be part of that film. Uh, and some other amazing high list actors are going to be in this film as well. So I'm excited. Um, you know, when you fly straight, you do things accordingly, and you stand your word, then doors start to open for you. Doors start to open. People start to work with you. You know, and dreams start to come true. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm a living I'm a living product of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not talking about it. I also show it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just like I'm talking out my ear. You guys see me when I'm in projects, when I'm out of town, when I'm filming, because I walk the walk and I talk the talk and I walk the walk. You feel me? So there are opportunities, and there are a lot of films that are being done right now. And like I said, there's perks depending on what you can afford, and what you want to be a part of. There's opportunities, you know what I mean? And it's great, you know. What's up, Mickey? Susan, what's up? What's up, Aunt? Libertad, what's up, Mama? Sean, what's going on, baby boy? Reed's Peace, what's up? That's right, dreams come true, my brother. So it all depends on what circle you fall in, because not every circle you deal with, um, you're gonna get along with. You know what I'm saying? I just work with those that work with me, and that's it. Like I don't got time to be playing or none of that. So I work with those that put in the work for real, and that walk the walk, talk the talk, and walk the walk. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I don't make promises that I can't keep. Um, what's up, Raymond? What's up? What's up? Big shout out to the paranormal world. You already know the vibes. Okay, my man Raymond. So and I get it because sometimes people be busy and stuff, and things can go by your head, and you just don't remember to do certain things. But uh, when something is important to you, then you're it's always there. You know what I mean? And you got to come back and get to that. So I just I just enjoy doing what I do, you know what I'm saying? And again, acting is for everybody, right? Acting is not for everybody, just like paranormal ain't for everybody, just like, uh being a writer is not for everybody, actor, directing, whatever it may be, it's not for everybody. But there's always you can always go out and test the field, see how good you are, and if it's something that you might like to do or it's something that you're good at, because sometimes you don't know until you try it, and that's just the way it is. Okay, living. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's about living the dream, baby. So everybody's moving in their own directions, doing their own thing, and everybody's being successful at what they're doing. You know, um, and that's a great thing. That's what you're supposed to do. It's always move up, move up, move up, move up, move up. Um, for me, like for me, if I wouldn't have put in all the work that I've been putting in, then I wouldn't be in the position that I am today. Okay. And like I said, I know so many people around the world that are doing so many great things that are in great positions, and we got good relationships. And that's what it's all about, having good relationships. And that's when doors start to open. That's why you see me uh, going to these Hollywood Oscars, red carpets, premieres, is because I've earned that. I've earned it, and I worked hard for it, and people know who I am. People respect me just like I respect them, and they know I'm about business. So that's why I get invited to a lot of these events, and a lot of these films come my way, and I get to choose what film I want to play in. Um, so that's and I'm grateful for that, because a lot of people really work hard trying to get into one film, and I got all these films coming my way that I can choose what film I want to play in, or I can play on all of them, you know. But that's just to say that if you fly straight, you put in the work, and people are starting to recognize you, and you start to um, reach your hands out and work with people, then things start to happen. You know, in October, you guys know there'll be a TV series coming up called Pagan, and you guys need to check this out because the writers behind this TV series are amazing writers. Um, and this is going to be an epic TV series. And I'll let you guys know more about it when I can. I really can't speak too much on it. All I can let you know is that sometime in October, there will be filming the first 3 episodes of Pagan, and you guys should tune in and check it out when it does get filmed, and I'm not sure where it's gonna play yet. I'm not sure where it's gonna play. It could be played on, I don't know, HBO. It could be playing on Cinemax. It could be playing on Netflix. I don't know that yet, but it's definitely in motion, and and there will be opportunities for that too. Maybe on second season, third season, fourth season. You know, because as it goes on, I believe that the director might be adding more people to to the series, but that's up to them. You know, all I know is that I got put on to that TV series, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that they believe in me. Um, and they gave me a great character to play. So I can't wait to play my character in this TV series. And it's going to be a great series, man. Not just because I'm in it, but because of the story. The story itself is unbelievable. Like these girls can write. These girls can write. Okay, and when you got good writers, then you got a good series. Or a good film. You know what I mean? Thank you, Libertad. Thank you, Mama. So like whoever thought that I was gonna be, you know, in the place that I'm in now. Like I knew I wanted to act as a young kid when I left the music alone. I said, what can I do next? What I want to do next? I said, man, I want to be an actor. I wanted to do something that had to do with the industry, and I got into acting. And my first film, Don Hazel the Gangster, was the first time that I was in front of the camera, and it felt good. You know, I'm cameragetic when it comes to filming. I look good in front of the camera, um, and I play my position, and all I got was good feedback. So I kept going. But to think that I was going to be in bigger films like Desert Fiends and this upcoming film, Alien Orbs, and Saving Anna, and then these other films that I'm in. No, I didn't. I knew I wanted to, but I didn't think it was going to work that fast. I didn't think it was going to work that fast, and it did. Why? Why? I'm gonna tell you why it worked that fast. I'm not gonna work fast because I've been doing this for over 6 years. The show, the acting I've been probably doing for like 3 years. But in 3 years, this is how far I've gotten. And there's people they're still trying to get to some good films. But because I've sacrificed, and I keep saying this all the time, sacrifice myself to put myself in a position where I can get to these films and get to know these directors and actors and writers. I had to sacrifice myself sometimes. I had to, fly out to events, meet people, see what they were doing, and do the connections and see what they were up to and say, yeah, I'm such and such. I act. I would love to be in your film. Boom, boom. And then opportunities started to come, and doors started to open and open. But it takes a lot of hard work to get to where your dream is. Your dream is not easy. It's easy in your head when you put it in your head, and you're thinking about it. But when you're actually taking the steps to get to your dream, you find out that it's not as easy as you think. But it is possible. It is possible. That's why, I say this to you guys all the time. You know, anything that you put in your head that you want to do, it is possible, right? Whatever dream you have in your head is possible, but you have to put in the work, like anything else in life. You know, if you need food in your house because your refrigerator is empty, right? What do you got to do? You got to get up and go get the food, right? So you got to get up and put in the work to go to the shop, to go shopping, get the food and put it in your refrigerator. Kind of the same thing, just different scenario. You know what I mean? So your dream is just the same way. Only it takes a little longer depending on what it is that you're trying to do in life. You know what I mean? Brantley, what's up, mama? So, and I tell I tell you guys this all the time because I want y'all to understand how this works. You know, I can sit here in my chair and do my show all the time, and say I want to do this and say I want to do that. But if I don't get up and actually do it, it's not going to happen. It's not going to land on my lap. You know what I'm saying? I got to put in the work. I got to get on the phone. I got to start calling these directors, these writers, call my friends. Hey, what's going on? Anything happening? Yeah, well, this is boom. This is happening here. This happening. And then I start doing my research. I start reaching out to people. Bam, until I get to where I want to get to. And boom, I make things happen. Right. But, a lot has to do too with, and I get it because the inflation, has put us all in a place where we're all uncomfortable, right? A lot of us are uncomfortable because money's tight, and if you're a single parent or you're a single person like myself, right? Things is not as easy, for me or for you because you have to do everything has to come out of your pocket, so sometimes when I got to fly out, or I got to travel, I got to make sure my rent's paid. I got to make sure my car bill is paid. I got to make sure everything in my house is paid before I leave out. Then I got to, get a ticket, plane ticket. Then if I get a plane ticket, I got to get a hotel depending on what the location is. If the location is far from the thing, so it's a hotel. Then I got to worry about a ride. I got to get a ride. So, all that's costly, so you have to prepare yourself for these things, and save the little money that you can that you don't, that you're really not using and put it away for when these things do pop up or an event pops up that you really, really want to go do, then you have some change to go do what you have to do, and and you work it out that way. You know what I'm saying? And then I can get things done, because I tell you guys all the time, I want everybody to win, right? I want everybody to fulfill their dreams and stuff, and I know a lot of us will, and a lot of us won't, and that has to do a lot with your motivation. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to fulfill your dream? That's the bottom line. How hungry, how determined, and you're ambitious. How ambitious are you to get to where you want to get? All those things come into play. And I show you guys, when I'm out and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, not to show off because I don't show off, or that's not my style. I do it so that to give you motivation, to inspire you to step up and fulfill your dream. Because I don't have to do my lives and let y'all know where I'm at or what I'm doing. I don't have to do that because that's I'm a very private dude, but I do it because I want you to see that I'm putting in the work. You understand? I'm putting in the work. That's why I'm where I'm at and where I'm going, because I'm putting in the work. So I want you guys to see me doing it so that I can motivate you to do what you have to do as well, because that's the only way that you're going to fulfill your dream. Not sitting here on my show doing my show. This is okay. This is more for you guys to come on the show and talk about, your project, your career, tell your story, whatever your story may be, and to promote you. This is why I do the show, and I've been doing this for a long, long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not new to this. I've been doing this for years. But when it comes to my career, right? When it comes to my career, I'm not sitting on my chair. You feel me? I'm not sitting on my chair. I'm making moves, right? I'm making moves. And so, and for me to motivate you guys, besides me speaking to you and telling you what needs to be done to be successful or fulfill whatever dream it is that you are thinking, then I show you that I'm out there. I show you that I'm at the Oscars. I show you that I'm at the premieres. I show you when I'm driving to certain locations or I'm coming back from a certain state, so that I can motivate you as well. You feel me? Because I know some of us are lacking on it, I know a lot of us are lacking on motivation. I know that a lot of us got dreams but don't know how to start, don't know how to begin, don't know where to start, or so I do what I do to at least give you a heads up on what it needs to be done. And it's simple. It's very simple. What needs to be done is to put in the work. You put in the work and you will find results. What's up, Sean? What's up, sis? Love you. And so now I got these opportunities that came to me, and I think I'm going to go back to California and shoot another film. Listen, you got to crawl before you walk. You got to crawl before you walk, and sometimes, you got to spend money, but at the long run, if you stick to it, all that's going to come back into return, and even if it don't, right? And even if it don't come back, at least you're happy with what you're doing. It's about your happiness, it's about you being happy, and fulfilling what you want to fulfill, and for me, I've fulfilled some of my dreams. I spoke to you guys about this. I wanted to be an actor. I did it, right? And I've also have done it with stars. I've been in a movie with stars. That's another thing that I wanted to do. I said, man, I would like to do a movie with such person, and such person. I already did that. I already accomplished that. So now I'm on to the next level, getting into other films, with other directors that know other A-list actors, So as I keep moving and climbing and getting into these other projects, I'm going to meet other actors, other A-list actors, other directors. And next minute, everybody in Hollywood know who I am. Not just Hollywood, but, Hollywood know who I am. And then when these movies start to come out, then the whole world will see me, see my face and start to recognize who I am. Okay. So that is all work. That's all work. And it's not easy work, but like I said, I'm more into it for the legacy of it. I want to leave something. I want to leave something so that my family can be proud of me when they look at TV, or they're looking, or they go see a movie, and like my sister, for example, she go see a movie with my nephews, and bam, I pop up. She gonna be happy. She be like, "That's my brother." You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes me happy. To let them see that I'm putting in the work and it's paying off. You know what I mean? And to leave something behind, because when I'm not here tomorrow, right, or whenever the day when it's time for me to go, at least I leave something behind so they can remember me by. Whenever my name pops up in a conversation, my sister can say, "Oh, let's play this movie that my brother was in or your uncle was in," and maybe that can trigger one of my nephews or grandsons to become an actor as well and be better than me. Maybe they become superstars. So that's my motivation. My family's my motivation. I do it for my family. I do it for me, but I also do it for my family because I want them to be proud of me. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot in my life. You guys know that I spoke about what what my life has been like growing up, and I've done a lot of things, and I paid for it. I've been to prison, what I'm saying, and I couple times, what I mean, couple times still got my head right, and that's okay, because we're not perfect, right? None of us are perfect, and we all commit mistakes some way somehow. But how you grow from that is to make things better. To understand that you made a mistake. How can I make that mistake better? And how can I move forward? How can I move forward from this and become a better person? You know, and and at the same time, follow my dreams. And you know, that's kind of my journey, when my family look at me, what I'm saying, my uncles, all my uncles and family knew me for the street. That's all I did was street stuff. You know, now my life has changed. I'm into filming. I'm into doing that. So I did a 360, and I just want my family to be proud, and know that I changed, and for the better, not just for me, but for them. Because if I do great in this filming industry, if I get to a level where financially I get good, then my family is good, because I'm gonna take care of my family. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get my family and say, we good now. We don't have to suffer no more. We don't have to do this no more. I got it. What I'm saying? I got it. We got it. And then also help a few of my friends that I know if they had it, they'll do it for me too. Because I've noticed that when I give, right, not just financially, but when I give love and I do the right thing for people, God blesses me. God blesses me, and when I get my blessings, I share my blessings. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what God wanted me to do. Is do His work, and I'm 100% into that. I'm 100% into doing God's work. So folks, it's amazing how life is, and what we have to do as individuals to get to where we want to get to. Some of us get it easy, and some of us don't. Like myself, I really had to work hard, and I really had to, um, you know, push it to an extreme where I needed people to trust me. I needed people to trust me, and I know I don't got that. I don't got that look where you can say, "Oh, he's good." You. Some people look at me and don't even want to talk to me just because of the way I look or the way I carry myself. Intimidate some people until they get to know me and start to talk to me. They're like, "Man, you're a big bear." you know, I am. I'm a good dude, but I also got that beast inside of me too, which I contain very well. Because I know if that beast come out of me, I'm not going to be as nice as you guys see me looking and being here on the show. Okay, I got my bad side too. Okay, but how I maintain that beast inside of me is by not letting the negativity, not letting the haters, not letting the people that all they do is talk get to me. And I've learned to take all that negativity and turn it into something positive, which is great. And I thank God for helping me be able to do that. My princess, how are you? Thank you for logging in. Because sometimes people take your kindness for weakness, and I hate when you see someone that is trying to play game on you. I'm from the street. I can see the bullshit from a long coming, right? And sometimes I let people play themselves and talk to me like I'm dumb, like I don't like I'm dumb and I don't understand, just to see how far they're willing to go, right? And then I decide if I'm going to, play that game, or I say, you know what, I'm shut down right here. Boom, it's shut down. No conversation, no nothing. Then you might see a little bit of my beast come out. you know, where I might talk to you a little strong, or just by the way I speak, that I ain't playing. Okay, but that's how I maintain, the beast, within me, and we all have it. We all have that beast in us. We all have that attitude, but when you socialize with good people, with people with good heart, then you don't have to worry about maintaining that beast inside of you, because you're hanging around good people, you know, people that are not pushing your buttons, people that that value you for who you are, people that don't look at you because you're brown, you know, and love you for who you are, for who you represent. And that's why, you know, I love the circle that I'm with, that I work with, because they like that. They don't see the fact that I'm brown. They don't see the fact that my nationality. They see me as a human being that's out here trying to do the same thing that they're doing, right? And we're all fighting for the same thing, but we're working as a unit. And that's so beautiful when you work together as a unit, and this is why I say, man, like Nicole, she's my BFF. And like, I know Nicole for almost 3-4 years now. And I ain't never met a woman that's so loyal to me like she is. Like she's so protective over me. Like she sees something that I'm doing or someone that's around me that's not, she called me. She say, hey, look out for this guy or look out for this girl. And she put me on game, and then I start researching and be like, you're right. Thank you for the heads up. And that's what you need, and then when projects come up, she sends me projects, say, Vic, look, this movie's coming up. But that's unity. That's love. That's why me and her are so cool, and she's great, man. She's a great person. She's got a great heart, and I'm the same way with her. I'm overprotective over her. If I see something that's not going right with Nicole and I see it, I'm gonna address it, to her, or I'll address the person, because I'm just like that. I'm very protective over my good friends, because I don't want nothing to happen to them, right? And I don't want them to be associating with bad people or people that are doing bad business. You know what I mean? That's just the way it should be. Sue, what's up, mama? How you? Okay, so I just feel like I wanted to say that because it needs to be said. We need to talk about these things. You know, and how to unite and how to work together as people. And if you're in the same industry, I see things, right? I see things in the paranormal world. I see things in the filming industry, in the music industry, with friends of mine, and I stay out of it. I stay out of it because it's none of my business, right? But I see how they working. I see how they treating others, so I stay away. I don't even text them or give them conversation. I stay away. And the father, you know how they say, out of mind, out of sight. That's exactly what I do. I stay out of sight, out of mind. Unless somebody brings my name up, then that's when my name might come up and people might talk about me, whatever the case may be. But if they don't see me and they're having their own little world doing a thing, then that's fine. Listen, I don't want to be a part of none of that stuff. I have my own group of people that I deal with. I have a lot of friends. All of you guys, a lot of my friends, and it's sad sometimes when I see certain things happening in certain groups. Because I say this, right? If you can't go directly to a person and say that you have an issue with them, instead of putting third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, 10 parties involved into a conversation is none of their business, but now you involving them because you want to run your mouth and talk about a certain person, then that's that's on you. But I don't get involved in that. And sometimes I see it and I stay away from that because I already got involved into some stuff before, and it had nothing to do with nothing, and my name was brought up, so I stay away from that. Once I see it, I stay away from it. And I'm not saying that they bad people, I'm not saying that they're bad people. I'm just saying that I don't get involved with the he said, she said. I don't. If I got a problem with someone, I'll direct it, and that's it. And if I feel like we can't be friends, then I'll block him. I don't care. I don't care if I've known you for 5 years, 10 years. If you're gonna be a problem to me, then I'd rather just not. I just rather not deal with you. And I don't owe nobody explanations. You know what I'm saying? If we have an issue, you should know why the issue is. I know what the issue is. There's no explanations. So if you block me, that's fine. If I block you, that's fine. That means then that we wasn't meant to be. I'm okay with that. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and entertain it. You get it? You don't grow that way. So you got to stay away from all that. And that's what I do. People tell me stuff, and I listen, because sometimes people need to vent. You know what I mean? They need to vent, and sometimes they don't have no one to vent, and they call me. And that's fine, because I'm here to listen. If I can give you good advice and help you, then that's what I'm going to do. And if I can't, I just keep my mouth shut and I listen to what you have to say, because sometimes people need to vent, but I don't get involved in he said, she said. You can tell me something about another friend of mine, and all I would say is, listen, I don't want to hear it, because that's my friend, you're my friend, and I don't want to hear what you have. If it's negative, I definitely don't want to hear it. What I can do is try to fix the problem. I can try to fix the issue because I love both of you guys, and I'm not going to play sides. That's one thing I don't do. I don't pick and choose sizes. I don't do that. If I have to pick one side or another side, then I'd rather just get rid of both parties, and I don't have to deal with it. You guys got to figure it out. That's just the way I roll. T, what's up, baby? That's right. Amen to that, T. You know the vibes. Oxygen. I like that one. Oxygen thieves. Yes. Woo. Thank you so much for that one. Oxygen thieves. Thank you. I like that. Yes, definitely, Sean. And I just say this, man, because, all of you guys are my friends. I love all you guys. There's not one person I don't like. I might dislike a few of you guys. I might, for certain things, but that doesn't mean I hate you. Because I had asked for favors before, and no, it didn't come through. But that's fine. You're not obligated to help me if you don't want to. But remember, it's a two-way street. You're gonna need me for something. When you ask, and before you ask me, think about the stuff you've done for me. Okay. So it's always trying to be a two-way street. Hold on, let me talk. Yo. I'm on the show. I'll call you in a minute. All right. So, remember, people, there's always a two-way street. You may be here today, and I might be here you might be here today, and I might be here, and I might give you that phone call, that text, hey, I need this help, and you might say no. And then the next time, it can change, right? This is why I always say that I try to help people the best I can, because you never know when the tables are turning. And 1 minute, one person can be here, the next can be here, the next minute, that one that's up here can fall, and the other one rises. Now you need help to come back up, and that's the only resource you have to help you come up. and now you can't call them because you don't burn your bridges, or you don't spoke about them, or whatever the case may be. You know, that's why it's always good to mind your business, stay away from stuff, and always fly straight. Try to do what you say you're gonna do, and keep it moving, because you never know when you're gonna need that help. And just because you're in a good position doesn't mean that tomorrow you're not gonna lose that position. You know what I mean? So it's always good to stay humble. Yes, balance is always a key. You're right. Yeah, facts. So basically that's what I want you guys to know. And again, everyone got dreams. Tyrell's dream, Tyrell Vernon Coleman, he's a good friend of mine. We met, out in Baltimore. We became friends. He came out twice. We went out to party, we went out dancing, and we went out to eat. And that's a great relationship that I built with him. You know, and for better things to come. Because he's working on a film. Once he's done working with that, then we're gonna talk and see what we can, work on over here, since we're both from the East Coast. And work on projects to be able to open doors for other people. Because let me tell you something. Being selfish is not always gonna work on your behalf all the time. And when you need help the most, it's when you're gonna realize that you need to change. Okay. Because some people are good people, but their selfishness just drives other people out of their lives, because everything has to be about them, or they want everything. And when you're in this type of industry, you can't be that way. Yeah, you're going to lose some and you're going to win some too. But as you're growing, you're going to learn how to stay away from those type of people, because you're going to see them coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically you paying attention to your surrounding, paying attention on who's doing what, who's really out there putting in the work, and not people just talking. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then you don't see nothing for work. So those are the people that you want to stay away from. You know, but there's always good to give people opportunities. And like I said again, not everybody deserves an opportunity. You know, you know how many people have told me, "Oh, Vic, I want to, I want you to do this with me. I want you to do that with me," and they never came through. You know, they never came through for whatever reason. And not that I asked for it, because I do my own thing. I do my own. I make things happen on my half. And my problem is sometimes that when I involve a third party to what I'm doing, they always make me look bad. That's why sometimes I don't like working with certain people, or with people in general, because I don't know if their hustle is like mine. I don't know if their ambition is like mine. I don't know if they're as hungry as I am to get to where I want to get to. So when I give these people opportunities, or they call me for help, and I help them, then they make me look bad. So, you really got to watch who you work with. People don't promise me things and never came through with it. That's fine. I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them. For whatever reason, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. But I know that if they call me for something else, I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to be a part of it, right? Because I know that your word ain't valid. So if your word ain't valid, I don't want to deal with you. My time is valuable. The people that I work with are busy, and are people that put in the work. I'm not going to waste my time or waste my people's time that I know that I do out there putting in the work for someone that's word ain't valid. For someone that's not even putting in the work. You're not going to bring me down. I'm not going to carry that extra luggage to try to help you if you ain't trying to help yourself. You know, and some people are very, very like ignorant, man, like for real. You know, and I watch people. Trust me, I watch all of you guys. And a lot of y'all don't even know that I'm watching you guys. You know, because sometimes you guys be on your lives or doing your thing, and I'm watching. I just don't say nothing. And remember, I got several devices. I don't have my same device, so I could be watching you from another device, and you don't even know. So I watch a lot of you guys. I see what you're doing. I see what you guys are talking about, what you guys are planning to do and stuff and this and stuff and that. And that's good. And that's good. You know, um, but I move like that. I move in certain ways. I do certain things, my way, uh, and it's worked for me. It's worked for me because I stay out of the way. Um, and another thing, if anyone calls me for a favor, right, and like I said, I don't mind helping people because I love to help people. But when you call me and you ask me to do something, or you say, "Hey Vic, do you know someone?" or I connect you, make it happen. Okay, make whatever it is that you're asking me to do for you, make it happen. You know why? Because my name is tagged on that. Okay, my name is on that. It's like I'm co-signing for that to happen. And you don't make it happen, you're making me look bad in front of my people that I'm connecting you with. you know. And when that happens, I'm definitely going to block you off my list, and I'm gonna say, don't even bother working with these people that are wasting my time and your time. And I apologize for even connecting you to these people. And that's why I don't like connecting people sometimes to certain people, because I watch certain people move, and if you're not, and if you call me and say, Vic, I need a favor, and I do you a favor, make it happen, because that's going to tell me a lot about who you are, you know, and, when people say, hey, Vic, can do this? Can you do that? And, and I have to involve some of my friends because, it, that's what needs to be done. I need to call some of my friends up and involve them into the favor. Don't waste their time, okay? Because when you waste their time, then you wasted my time. And then when I need them for something personal for me, and they know that I get it done, now they're thinking, Vic, last time you called me, you know, it didn't go through, this person, this and that. Then now I gotta explain myself. Yeah, but that was for that person. This is for me. I don't want to be able to do that. You know, we all grown people here. We about business. We're in the industry where you gotta make things happen. If you ain't gonna make things happen, then don't call me. Stay out my page. Get off my page. Because I deal with people that make things happen. And there's people here that are working on projects that need help. And I'm that guy. I know a lot of people. I can make certain people things happen. But if you're not gonna put in the work, then don't call me. Don't ask me for the favor because I'm not gonna do it. Okay, and that's just the way it is. If I ask anyone for a favor, I'm gonna hold my side of the bargain. because it's my word, right? It's my word. And everybody that know me in the industry know that what I say I do, I do. So I'm not going to mess up my word for the next person. You know, I'm not doing that. You know, because it's going to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? It's going to hurt me, and maybe who else of my friends is going to hurt and or waste their time. You know, I'm not here to waste nobody's time. If I can help you, if I can make something happen and I can help you, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. And it's going to be done. If I can't make it happen, I'm going to say, you know what? I don't know if I can make it happen. Let me talk to some people and see what I can do. That's what I say to everybody. Okay? Because I don't want people to think that, you know, oh, I asked Vic and he didn't do it. No, I didn't say I was going to do it. If I didn't tell you I was going to do it, then that's not going to happen. Right? If I can do it, I'm going to tell you I can do it. Give me a few days and I'll get back to you. And that's the way it is. You know, other than that, I just keep my mouth shut. You know, but other than that, you know, folks, dreams, we all have them. We all want to get to a certain point in our lives. And that's okay, because that's what we're supposed. I sent you the link. I sent you the link on your messenger, brother. Let me send it again. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second, folks. I gotta send this my brother Lion the link. I am in love with you. I just sent it to you, brother. I just sent to you. I just sent it to you. I just sent to you. So that's, you know, folks, that's what it is, you know. So again, you know, there's projects out there that and opportunities, and you know, I do have them, but sometimes I don't like to post them up, you know, because there's certain people that are selfish, and I will hate to see them in a project. I gotta say it. I will hate to see them on the project because they really don't deserve to be there, because they don't put in the work. They're just trying to, you know, see what they can get out of my show or the people that I know, you know. And I have to say that because it's the truth. You know, there's so many cloud chasers. It's unbelievable. You'd be surprised. Okay. And sometimes I don't post certain things because I know they're on my page. You know what I mean? And I don't do it. Okay. But you know, I got an eye open, and I block some. I block a few people that all they do is talk and promise you things, and then things don't come through, and then they wonder why you're not reaching out to them, why you don't talk to them, you know, because I don't got time for that. And I'm not going to explain myself to people like that. If you tell me something and you don't follow through and I block you, then you should already know why. Don't ask me why. Don't even come on my page. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for you to even come on my page. Why are you coming on my page for? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't deal with you. I don't work with you. Why are you on my page? I'm not on your page, so you don't need to be on mine unless you searching for something. You know, unless you're searching for guests or something like that. I don't know. You know, and that's another thing. You know, people don't want to get their own guests. They want to come on my page and try to get some of my guests on their page because they don't want to put in the work. So they figure just because they're my friends is okay to do it, which is fine. You can do it, but you're not going to be on my page anymore. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it's gonna be. Like some people are very disrespectful, man. Like for real, for real. You know, they 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 don't even ask you if it's okay. They just do it and think it's okay. Nah, it's not okay. I don't do it on your page. Why you on my page shopping for? Lazy people. Okay, let me see if I can get send easy this because obviously um let's see. Okay, see this uh, easy. I send it to you, brother. You should be able to. It's on your page. You got a dream too, George. That's it. You know. And okay, you got a dream. So what are you doing, George? Now that you said that, I'm glad you said that. What are you doing to make your dream come true? What are the steps that you're taking to make those dreams come true? Give me an answer to that. What are some of the steps that you're taking? I want to know. Don Vic Inquiry wants to know what George is doing about his dream. And that might be a topic too. That might be a content that I might be talking to you guys about. What are you doing about your dream to make it come true? What are the steps that you're taking? Because maybe I can give you an advice to how to do it if you're not doing it the right way. You know, because sometimes we have dreams and we think that we're taking the right steps, but we're not. So sometimes you need to talk to people that are doing it. They're maybe they're of course they have to be higher than you so that you can take those steps and apply them to yours and you start to move up. Because sometimes we think we're doing the right thing and we're like, man, but I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Why ain't I moving up? Well, maybe you're doing something wrong, and it might be something little, that someone can tell you, well, this is where you're lacking. Try this, and then you try it, and then it's working for you. Because sometimes, you know, we think that we're doing the right things to get where we want to, and we're not. And sometimes we need to listen to those that are already there, that been through the steps to get there. And some of us just don't like to listen because a lot of us don't like to hear what the next person has to say, like you're dumb or something. But that doesn't mean you're dumb when someone else is giving you advice or telling you how to, what steps to take to get to where you want to get to, because they've been there. They've been there. They know how to get there. So why not? Don't be so close-minded. Listen to some people. Now I can see if you're here and they down here, how you gonna take advice from someone that's beneath you? That don't make no sense, right? It don't make no sense. But if the person is above you and they're already doing it, and you ask and they tell you, then listen. I'm not saying take everything they tell you, but take whatever applies to you, right? And put that into what you're doing and see how it works, right? And see if you're stepping up, because we don't know everything, right? I don't know everything about the industry because I don't. I know some things about it because I speak to people. I ask questions, I ask questions, and it doesn't make you dumb or stupid when you're asking questions. It actually makes you smarter, right? Because if you don't know something, the thing you need to do is ask. Because you can't play like you know it when you don't know it, and then look stupid, you know. So it's always good to ask the questions. I ask the questions. I don't care what they think. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to get knowledge of what I'm getting into or what I want to do so that I know what I'm doing and what steps I need to take. So that doesn't make you dumb or stupid. Actually makes you smart, because a smart person would ask about what it is that they're doing or what they need to do. Okay. And in this industry, there's so much to do, so much to learn that you're not going to learn everything in a year or in 2 months. It's too much to learn, you know, especially if you want to direct. There's a lot of stuff that you need to know about directing, producing, being an actor. You know what I'm saying? Being a writer. You know, I thought writing was just writing. You know, you write like you write a letter. You know, and you put down the characters and stuff. That's what I thought. No, you got to do character breakdown. You got to break down characters. You got to, you know, then you got to write the story on each and every individual and what is it that they're doing. Listen, writing a script is not easy. Okay, and I know because I'm going through a process right now. Okay, so it's not as easy as people think. And you're always learning. And that's why I always talk to different directors and I do some producers. So how do you do this? You know, and they give me an answer. Then I talk to the next producer. And so how do you do that? I might ask the same question just to see what type of answer I get from both of them. You know, whatever's working that I see working with each individual, well, that's what I'm going to apply to me. And that's what I'm going to use. You know what I mean? So exactly. That's right, Terrell. Ask and you shall receive, regardless if it's a yes or a no. And if you get a no, then call someone else that might give you an answer. You know what I'm saying? Um, Call someone else that might give you an answer. I sent my guest 2 links and he hasn't got on to it yet. I don't know what's going on his side, but I know he got them because I sent it to him. You know, so I always say the good thing is always get good relationships. You know, get good relationship with people where you can always go and ask, "What's up, Joe? My man Joe Bigfoot is in the building." My man Joe De Hoyos. He is a Bigfoot researcher. He has his own podcast. He is amazing. Joe, I got to hook up with Joe because Joe showed me a foot. No, it was footprints of a Bigfoot like this. Must have been like I don't even know 10 feet, 16 feet. I forgot, Joe. You can help me out here. It was listen. I'm a big fan of Bigfoot. I don't know where Joe's from, but wherever Joe is gonna go out to do an expedition on a Bigfoot or just to go hunt or whatever the case may be, Joe, I want in. Okay, you let me know like a month or two ahead of times if I'm not filming, and I'm definitely gonna come to you, and we're gonna go do this together, and we're gonna go live on your show and on my show, and we're gonna document our journey because I love me some Bigfoot. Sarah, my queen. So Sarah is Sarah's my heart. She's amazing. She's a good person. She's also a tremendous writer. She is part of Pagan TV series. She is one of the writers, and you know, she's gifted. Okay, her and my other friend Denise, they both gifted with writing. They got some incredible stories, and they can write their asses off. And I'm glad and honored to be a part of their team, and just even to know them, you know. And you know, and again, this is when you ask questions. Again, it doesn't make you dumb. It makes you smarter, you know. And I know some people get intimidated when they're talking to someone that's more intelligent than they are. Hey, those are the people that you need to talk to. Those that are smarter than you. You're not going to learn from someone that knows what you know, unless you got to talk to people that are intelligent so you can get smart. It just makes sense, right? So it doesn't make you stupid. It makes you dumb. It makes you smart. Okay. to ask questions. And that's how I know a lot of the stuff that I know. It just didn't come to me. You know, I ask questions. And if they tell me, if they give me an answer and I still can't process the answer, I have them break it down to me where I can understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to understand how this industry works, right? And I don't know it all, because I'm gonna tell you, I said it before, I don't know it all, but I do know some of the process of the that we have to take as actors, as directors, and write and script writing now. That's all new to me, but I'm learning. And once you master all that you need to know, you're going to be a one man machine. You're going to be able to touch every angle of the industry, as far as directing, writing, script writing, character breakdown, everything. But it's going to take time. And if you're not willing to ask the questions, then you're not going to know. And the best thing is to be on set, because when you're on set, then you see it. You see it happening, and then you pick up from that. And I'm that type of guy. If there's one thing I hated in school was to read, because my eyes were burning, right? But I have to read now. I have to read because I got to read scripts. I gotta. I'm starting to become a writer. I'm writing my own scripts. So, my own stories. So, I got to get my eyes back into the reading, because that's one of the reasons why you see me always wearing glasses, because my eyes are very sensitive to light. In this computer, the light is so bright, my eyes always be chingy like that. So I wear my glasses where I can actually open my eyes. But that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Terrell says screenwriting is not easy. It took me a total of 7 years to finish writing Split. Look at that. 7 years it took him to finish writing Split, which is his film that he's shooting right now with Johnny Alonso is part of this film. Johnny Alonso also played in Dawson Creek. A lot of you don't know who Dawson Creek. It was a show back in the 90s, I believe, or the early 80s. Dawson Creek. Alonso must have been young. He was young in that movie. That wasn't a movie. It was like a TV series type of thing. So Johnny Alonso go away. He's been in the industry for a long, long time. And so, Terrell has him in one of his films, and this film Split. So, and again, that's how you learn. That's how you learn how to become better at what you want to do, by asking questions. You know what I mean? I am having fun promoting my independent films and TV series. That's good, George. That's what you're supposed to do. You know that. Promoting is big, folks. Promoting is very big when you're in the filming industry. Promoting. Your film as much as you can to put it out there. That's big. And when you do a film, or you're trying to create a film and you get a budget, a lot of the money has to go to promotion, distributing. What else? Promoting, distributing. There's some one more. Distributing. I can't remember off my head, but a lot of the money goes to that. Because you need to put it out there. And the more you put it out there, and promotions, and and then the more people get to see the film. Sixteen inch cast of a Bigfoot my brother Joe has, and he showed it on on his live when he had me when I was on his show or he was on my show. Nothing. He was on my show. He showed me the print, the cast of 16-inch footprint of a Bigfoot. Can you imagine that? Can you just imagine the height of that beast? 16 inches. That's like Shaquille O'Neal's foot. So it must be like 7 feet, like Shaquille. 7 something, 7'2", 7'1". So this is a big monster that we're talking about here. And I would love to see a Bigfoot. I don't have to see him close. He can be 10 miles away. I don't as long as I see a glimpse, something moving, and I can prove it was him, I'll be fine. He don't have to be close. Okay. But if I get a close encounter, it'll be everything. I don't know if I'll live right after that. I'll probably just faint and won't get back up. But at least I'll die with a Bigfoot, as my last memory. I tell you. Sarah, I adore you more. You're amazing. Yes, it does. And and in filming, when you're creating a film or a TV series and you get a budget, or investors give you money, a lot of that money, most of that money goes into promoting, and this word is, it's another word I'm looking for. Jesus Christ. Promoting distribution, can't remember, but a lot of that money goes into just promoting because the more you promote, the more people know about it. So when the film does come out, those people or the reel comes out, or the trailer, the people already know to look into it. Oh man, I don't know what to tell you, brother. I mean, that's the only way that I can send it to you. I mean, you did it before. I don't know how you did it before. Our phone device. Well, that's how I did it. I sent you the request it's on your messenger on your phone. You should be able to log in. I don't have no other way to send it to you. Maybe due to permissions. What's that, Sarah? Explain that. I'm not quite sure what you're saying there. Maybe due to permissions. You mean to come on a show? If that's what you're saying, Sarah, there's no like he should be able to log in with no problem unless he doesn't have the app. If he doesn't have the Screen Yard app, he might not be able to get in. Okay. So Izzy, Sarah says you might have to approve the device to use mic and video. When you log, so so I sent you the link. You hit the link that I sent you on your phone, right? Hit the link that says StreamYard. You hit it, and it's gonna tell you mic and video. You hit that, you're gonna see the green little volume thing go up and down. That means your mic is on. And then and the bottom is gonna probably say add your name. You type your name real quick, and then it says enter studio, and you hit that, and you'll come up to you end up on my panel. Yeah. So you definitely, if you don't have the app on your phone, Izzy, it's not going to happen. Andy, stop playing with me, okay? So, Tyrell, if you still here, Tyrell, My good friend Andy Poland is a superstar now that she was with my good friend Tom Arnold on set. So she is a superstar now. Okay. She is from Connecticut. She's also an actress. And she had a TV series called Spam. I think it was Spam. Help me out here, Andy. Spam on YouTube with her and her daughter. It was a comedy. It was good. But Andy is amazing. And she is from Connecticut. She is an actress, and she was working with a team out in Connecticut. So since you and I are going to work, maybe we can also work with Andy. Because she's also an actress, and she's worked with some people, and she's got ideas probably as well. We can all unite since we all from the East Coast, and work together. And come up with some stories and great content to film. So that's what it's all about, man. I love to connect and I love to work with people, and I'm trying to find a team out in the East Coast because everybody I work with is from the West Coast. And I can't be flying out to the West Coast all the time. I'm gonna be broke by the time something ever happens. Before something pop off of me, I'll be living in the street corner, in a box. So I need to work also I need to create a team here in the East Coast where we can work together as well. So when we're not working here, I'm not working here. I'm working in the West Coast, and so we can work. We can work with each other, and that's how things are really going to happen from both sides, East and West. Yes, sir. That's why I like you, T, because you're a smart guy. you know. So yeah, folks. Obviously, I can't get my guest on the show. My 5 o'clock guest canceled for rescheduled for another day. He had an emergency. So if we can, I'm gonna give him another couple minutes to see if he can log in. If not, we're gonna have to reschedule as well. And I apologize for that, folks, because I know you guys logged in for that. But other than that, folks, dreams, like I was saying, dreams come true. Make it happen. Work with people that are in the same industry that you're in. And talk to them. People don't. If you're an actor, don't go talk to somebody that works at Wendy's, because they're not gonna. They're gonna be like, man, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Or if you're an actor, don't be talking acting stuff to I don't know, to a truck driver. They're gonna be like, listen, I don't care about no acting. I'm a truck driver. I'm gonna talk to me about truck driving. So what I'm saying is, stick to that circle. You're an actor, stick with actors. Actors always know. A lot of actors always know what's happening and what projects are going on. If new projects are going on, you got to stay within that circle. Or talk to directors or writers, because we all in the same circle. And then you kind of find out what's going on and what's moving and what's not moving. You got to stop it, Sarah. You're making me blush. Sarah's always got something nice to say. Girl, stop. In the name of love, before you break my heart. Stop. Oh, Sarah, I love you. Dante, Dante, what's up? All is well, my brother. All is well. Dante is a great guy, boxing coach. I met him at Celebrity Boxing a while ago, and I don't know if he's still coaching kids boxing, but he's a great guy, amazing guy, and anyone that works with the community and works with the kids, man, it's always in my heart. And Dante's one of those individuals, man. Great guy. Mm. You want me to sing? I'm gonna sing a song to Sarah. World champions, world championship, yeah. World what? World's champion champ. Yep, yep, yep. That's what I'm saying. Uh-huh. Ana Gabriel's champ. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. Tender love. You're so tender. Keep me close to you. Sarah, I surrender. Yeah. Surrender, baby. Ooh. Nothing really matters too much to me. Sarah, that you were too damn good for me. All that really matters that you're my girlfriend. And maybe that's all that mattered to me. Oh, see, my man just popped up. Pop like a weasel. Missouri. Oh boy, oh boy. So yeah, finally I got my guest here, Izzy Lion, all the way from Africa. Africa, stand up. Y'all know the vibes, baby. We in the building. You heard? So please, folks, welcome my man, 50 grand, 100 grand, million grand, Izzy Lion, all the way from Africa. What's up? Izzy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. What's up? What's up? What's up?
We're pushing, we're pushing. All good.
Okay, okay, okay. So, it's been a lot. It's been like a year that you've been on the show. Um, Last time you was on the show, you was working on some music, some videos and stuff like this. So, how has it been for you for the past year? How has it been going for you?
It's really been pretty tough, coupled with the fact that we got some political instabilities here in Africa, mostly in my country, Cameroon. So it's been a hectic journey. We had a lot of projects that we decided to pause on because of the political state of the country. But now we're struggling.
Oh, so because of the politics happening in your country, affect you to do what you has to do as far as music?
Yeah.
Is it because of the content that you're putting out, or what you're
Not
talking
ac-
about, or is it
not
because it's too dangerous to go out there and in the streets and do videos?
Actually, before it was too dangerous to go out to do videos. But at the moment, is because of how can I put it, the financial constraint and stuff now. So we've relocated from our initial home or residence, and now we in somewhere safe. So it's like we're starting again from scratch.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that by you having that political problem in Africa would affect you as an artist to proceed your music.
Yeah, actually it does.
It
Mostly
does.
for underground artists and artists that are struggling to come up. Music entails a lot of finance.
A lot of finance, right? So
Yeah.
because of the political problems, stops you guys from working? Is that one of the issues where money's not coming in where you guys can do what you got to do?
Yeah, actually.
Wow. That's interesting. I didn't know. I mean, I know that when politics and stuff in the city, it's not going well, um, and the streets get rioting. The people are on the streets rioting. It's hard to move around and do what you got to do because you gotta watch around what's going on. Um,
Yeah, actually.
so okay, so by you seeing and going through what you're going through right now, as far as you being an artist, and is this
Yeah.
something that you gonna is this something that you will write about in one of your songs about what's going on in your country and
Yeah,
why?
yeah, actually, I need to do that as an artist. It is part of our art. Pass out information,
Right,
both the negative and the positive information. It need to be heard. It need to be saved as data for the future generation.
right. Okay. Will that bring you any problems? Like just talking about what's really going on in Africa, would that be a problem for you to put out?
Yeah, it might be dramatic if care is not being taken. Mostly when you're dealing with the inside of the politics, it might be dramatic. It might cause chaos, but it is part of the job. As an artist,
Right,
you need to expose what's happening in your environment.
right, right. And so, yes, that's why I asked you that question. So I know that Africa can be really, really hectic at times and is very dangerous depending on what your content is and what you're talking about. Um, is that something that you worry about?
Yeah, actually, we all humans, we scared of the unforeseen. But as an entertainer, you just need to know that these are going to be this. I mean, they are going to be a lot of challenges,
Right,
both physical, spiritual, and financial. You just need to do what you got to do.
right, right. Wow. I didn't know that that was going to be a problem for you as an artist. Um, the fact that you have chaos in Africa and it's hard for you to put music out. But I'm sure that what you're seeing in Africa right now and Cameroon, and not just Cameroon, but other parts of Africa too. Um,
Yeah, actually.
I believe Nigeria is Nigeria still in chaos.
Yeah, Nigeria is still in chaos. Nigeria, South Africa, in fact, almost all the other countries are going through a little bit of political instability.
And just like Ghana as well.
Yeah, we're struggling to emerge, and so there's a lot of challenge.
Right. So okay. So let me ask you this: if what would you change? What would you change if you had the opportunity to change anything? What would it be?
As a politician, or just as an African.
Okay.
I'm asking that me changing let's say, okay, I'm changing based on the fact that I'm given the chance to become a politician who have a saying, or just as a resourceful person rather, who also has a saying.
Okay. I have a friend here, Dante, says Nigeria is moving up. Do you see that happening?
uh yeah, actually Nigeria is moving up, but they got their own issues too that they are fighting for. So
Okay.
there
You
is
know,
drama everywhere.
it's drama everywhere. Okay. See, I respect you guys, and I'm gonna tell you why I respect Africa, because when there's chaos with government and the people, you guys stick together. Okay, you guys stick together and you fight for what you believe in, for what's right for the people.
Yeah,
You know, that's why I respect Africa so much, because we need to follow suit here in America, because we don't stand up for anything here. We let the government do whatever they want with us, and I respect you guys so much for that, because you guys fight for truth, for freedom, and for what you believe in. And I think that everyone should do that.
yeah, actually.
You know, um, so my friend Sarah says, "What message do you hope comes across in your music?"
Uh, most of the messages I've been talking about now is all about love.
Love,
The, yeah, like the love in the street,
right?
uh, appreciating women, appreciating nature, and the rest. It's just all about love. But I'll be going down deep with the recent project that I'm working on now. And I'll be going deep talking about the culture
Mm,
and its diversities.
right, right. Definitely. Anytime I hear African music, it's all about love.
Yeah, it's love.
It's about that. All they talk about is love and unity, and I love that. I love that with all my heart, man. That you guys have this energy for love and for peace, and and for unity, like no other. Like I haven't seen no other country that goes so hard for what you guys in Africa believe in.
Yeah,
That's
actually.
special. That's special, man. I mean, I take off my hair to y'all. I don't got no hair, but I still take it off. So my
For
other
real.
friends, Tyrell says they rise up just like in Paris.
Okay.
I guess Paris is rising up as well, going through certain things. Sarah says great answer. She loves that. Uh, Dante says I know artists in Nigeria, NGTKQ, Wizkid, Oreo. You know him?
Yeah, whiskey is a boss, Yeah,
Wizkid is the boss.
he's a boss. He's a boss. We got
Okay,
we
so
got we got we got artists that are very big in Africa, like the whiskey that you just mentioned. We have Davido, we have Burna Boy. Those guys are doing it massively. But in other countries, like in my country, Cameroon, we have Kosi, we have Stanley,
yeah,
we have Tizi Panchak, we have My Monster.
yeah,
A lot of artists here in Cameroon too that are doing it big. We are in Ghana, we have Sakudi, we have Shatawale, we have
right, right.
Stoneboy, you know, a lot of guys
So right, so do you guys get together, like do a collaboration, or maybe do a show with everybody getting together and everybody on stage performing? Have you guys done that yet?
in my country now, Cameroon, I think it will be on the 4th of July. There will be a show that is titled Made in Boya, where both the top artists, the list A artists, the underground artists, the young cats all mix
Right, right.
to
Awesome.
perform
That's great.
on the same stage. And there are artists in Cameroon that are doing it internationally too. Collaboration between Nigeria, Cameroonian, Ghanaian, South Africa, and the rest. So it depends on the level.
Right. So okay, so do you guys get along? Do you guys get
Yeah,
along?
Actually,
Yeah,
when your work is being noticed, the list A artists, they don't have any choice than to collaborate because they know that okay, what you're doing is great. You just have to be
right.
heard outside there. Like what I'm struggling on is to be heard outside. A lot of guys have appreciated my work, like individually. But I'm struggling
Mhm.
to have a team that can make the Easy J boy be out there like globally.
Right. International. So,
Yeah,
so so you're having a problem getting your music out. Is what you're saying,
yeah. I need a massive audience. I need publicity.
right? So you got to build a team.
That's
Have
it.
someone to promote your stuff every
That's it.
day, and keep promoting it on YouTube, Facebook. Keep putting you out there. Keep promoting. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, promotion is very big when it comes to an artist, because um, you want to be exposed as much as you can,
yeah.
you
I'm
know. And
open to contracts. I'm open to contracts. I'm open to deals. Sponsorship,
right,
uh, partnership, whatsoever. I'm open.
right. Sponsorship. Have you tried talking to people in your location, like stores, grow people that own stores, gas stations, stuff like that, to sponsor you?
In Africa, it's not like that. In
Mm,
Africa, in Africa, people have uh when you're known, a lot of people will come in. Then where you're still struggling to get there,
right.
some people are like, man, I need something that I can invest in and I have ready cash.
Mm, okay. Um, hold on. My brother says, Orezi artist, Orezi artist, Orezi. You know him?
Orenzi, yeah. Yeah,
Orezi,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Orezi, yeah. He sent me Burner Boy, Burner Boy. Um, okay. He says Burner Boy. There's another guy called Burner Boy in Africa.
Yeah,
That's doing.
but Bonavo is massive. He's massive. He's big.
He's big.
Mhm.
Okay. So why don't you try to connect with these guys and find out how are they doing, how they getting their financials, and how are they getting themselves out there, so you can get an idea, or you already know, or you already know, have an idea how they getting
That'll
their
be
funds.
yeah. He's a fun, fun and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. So Thunder. So my friend said that's his boy. So Dante obviously knows some people in Africa. Maybe I'm just putting it out there, Dante. Maybe you can help Izzy connect with these people. Do you know these people personally, Izzy? Do you know
Okay.
or Izzy? Do you know Burner Boy?
No, I don't know them. I don't have a connect.
Okay. Well, maybe you can connect with Dante, because if Dante
All
know
right.
these people, you see, this is why I love my people, man. Because if I can't help you, somebody in my team can. you know, and this is all love. This is I love to see. Listen, I I want to see you win. I want to see you grow. I want to see you like Burner Boy or bigger. You know,
Wow,
and
that's massive.
yeah, and you need the resources. You need people to see in this business. 90% is who you know.
That's it.
Okay,
That's it. That's it. That's it.
who you
It's who you
know,
know.
right? So if my brother Dante's willing to connect with you and help you, I will highly appreciate that. Because the next time you come on my show, I want to hear you say, Don, thank you. Thank Dante for connecting me. Now I'm in a different level. And that will make me happy.
All
You
right.
know,
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
knowing that you got blessed by someone, that I know. And you guys can become amazing friends. Um,
Yeah, a team. A team for real.
so Dante says, yes, he is. So Dante, are you willing to connect with my brother here and try to make it happen with some of these artists that you just mentioned, so I can connect you and Izzy? Sarah says social media is too used a ton here for marketing. What promotion outlets have you tried so far? Sorry, I sound like I'm reading like a robot. It's because I don't have my reading glasses.
All right.
So
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. We've tried the YouTube. We've tried Facebook and IG. On YouTube is still the Easy J Boy, or yeah, Easy J Boy. I think I don't know if you've played some of my tracks for those that are on live.
mhm,
Facebook page is Easy J Boy, or the Facebook my main account is Izzy Lion. On TikTok is Easy J Boy. On IG is Easy J Boy.
right, right. So those where his tracks are. Easy J Boy, because Easy changes his name like 20 times.
No, I'm just saying
Easy
I'm
got
Easy
like
Lion.
50 names.
I'm Easy Lion. I'm Easy Lion. But because of the love messages that we've been passing, a
Yes,
lot of guys choose to call me Easy J Boy because I take it soft. You understand?
yes. Uh, this the supportive environment you provide, Victor, is like no other. Thank you, Sarah. She's always so nice to me. I love her. Um, so you know, Izzy, I see your situation happening in Africa. I can see why you're like on hold right now, well, because of what's happening in Africa. But again, you
Yeah.
know, by meeting people, because see, I didn't know that Dante knew these African artists that that you say they up there. So if Dante and you could connect, and Dante can reach out to these guys and say, hey, I got this guy in Cameron that's an artist, he would like to collaborate with you, get to know you guys. Maybe you guys can connect, and it don't have to be music. Maybe you can start by meeting them, knowing who they are, fitting them out, maybe have dinner with them, talk, because you got to talk, and then say, well, listen, this is what I do for music. Let them hear your music, you hear theirs, and if they feel they can collaborate with you, then you're on your way. You can probably open a show for them.
All right, that's cool. I'm game. I'm
You know,
game. I'm game
yeah,
for whatever. As long as it is a deal that will bring more light
yeah.
to the craft, it will be
So
great.
right. So what about Spotify and Apple Music?
Yeah, yeah. If you type, i- yeah, you can get
Okay.
my music there. You can get my music there. Just
Okay. So
type
you already
easy,
okay.
like the IZZY,
Right.
then J Boy.
BOY.
It's on
Okay, J
Spotify.
Boy.
It's on
Okay, so he has reached those platforms, Sarah. Um, and so it comes
Spotify, you can
down
get
to
it on,
this.
you can get it on Spotify.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit. Um, so what it comes down to is to actually get to know these people. So um, knowing these people, connecting with these people that Dante knows will probably change your career some. You know, when
Yeah,
you're surrounded with these people, and you gotta know them to be able to move up. Because see, they know something that you don't know, or you're doing something wrong. You know, that's why they're in their position and you're not. So by talking, they can help you get to the next level. This is why it's always good to connect.
for real, for real.
Okay, hold on. My Dante says for me to look at my. Oh yeah, he got pictures with some of these guys here.
He's saying that the person is the manager of Shakira.
Yeah,
Wow, that's massive.
his partner, who is the manager of Shakira in El Cata. Um, yeah, he sent me the photos. I got them here. Um, yeah, but I don't. I'm not sure how that can help Izzy, knowing that he's from Africa. I don't know how that would help him. But if it could, then that's great too. You
Yeah,
know,
music is international. You know, I can sign a deal with somebody in America. It's very, very possible. We can
yeah,
sign a recording deal. You know, a production deal whatsoever, and it's going to be guys like Whiskey. They have deals with record labels in America, but they are in Nigeria. So music is global.
yeah, it's true because I got I got Jamaicans from Jamaica that send me music all the time. You know,
Yeah.
and man, Jamaica's got some good music, man. I mean, like, whoa, you know, I got this guy Scorpion, King
Thanks, thanks,
Malachi,
thanks. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Kim Malachi, uh, from Jamaica, and these people, man, you find and you deal with them and collaborate because they got labels too. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Dante, I get that. Um, but my thing, I would love to see if you can connect with Izzy and see if you can connect him to these other African artists that you mentioned. That will be great. Um, if you can do that, I would definitely appreciate that to help my brother out. And yeah, you guys can check him out. Easy J Boy on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube. You can find him there. Check out his music. You know, he got some great music. I know some I don't understand, but because I don't speak African, but I can tell with the beat that it's fire. I be jamming to the beat, Izzy, because I don't know what you're saying, but I
uh,
be I be on it. I be freaking over here. You feel me? I be I be getting down to it. You know. But
for real, for real.
because of the situation you are right now, with the politics and things happening in Africa, what are you doing? Are you writing more music, or are you looking to get into other things?
I'm writing more music. I'm writing more music. We had a lot of recording that we got down already that will be releasing
Mhm.
very soon. You know, I just dropped my EP. The EP that I dropped, I've not done the promo yet, but it's great. Yeah, we'll be doing a couple of videos as long as I receive some cash anytime soon.
Yeah,
And I might be traveling to Nigeria for some collabos.
right.
Yeah,
Who you looking to collaborate with?
actually, he's also an uprising artist. His name is Super E. He's an
Okay.
uprising artist, and he's doing great. I love his music, so I feel like doing something with him. Then I don't know. I may aim now for any of the big cats, in Nigeria. It just depends on the finance.
Okay. This is one of Izzy's music.
Baby, you done do me something where make me ting. Baby, you done do me something where they make me no. Beamo, sacamo. Beamo. Beamo. Sacamo. Beamo.
Oh, Mambusa.
For me like coffee, no banana, bust for your skin like monkey. Urukana guana. Kumamba ubusa. Gelly, yo. Them say you the do me, conny, yo. Man, you give body they do me, felly, yo. Tingili me, you the killing me. Finya mati kendi mata, minya mambua. Jiso chicha kwe macha, cha, erori goja. Imarito, makito, fanjito, baby, yo. Bilo, sisi, yo. You know, minya makaka, chana, mama, chaka, erori, wamba, minya makaka, chana, mama, chaka, erori, wamba. So, makito, fanjito, baby, yo. Bilo, sisi, yo. You know, baby, you done do me something where many ting. Baby, you done do me something where make me no. Beamo, sacamo. Beamo. Sacamo.
Yeah. So that is you and someone else, right? That's a
Excuse me, I
collaboration.
need to see you on now.
Is that a collaboration? Hi. Oh, you froze. But that was Izzy there in that song there. I'm not. It's called
Just give me like 8 minutes.
Iringo. Yes. Izzy. So, what's that song about? Because I
Oh, my
don't. I
network
don't.
now.
What's the song about? Can you hear me? Ooh, we froze here, buddy. Let me see. I'll bring him back. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it froze. I'll bring him right back as soon as he get out of. He's still frozen. So, folks, that's Izzy, all from Africa. And Dante, I would love for you to see if you can connect with him and see if you can help him in any way. A little bit of help is better than no help. And like I always say, when you help people, God blesses you and put beautiful things in your way. Because you never know when people are in need. And this guy, my brother, here is in need of some help, and anything that we can do from this side of the world, man, to help our brother is much appreciated. Word up, you know, and that's what it's all about, man. For us, see, that's my thing, man. And And my blessings come from that. My blessings come from me helping other people. And and I like when other people do the same, because it's beautiful, man. When you be able, you can go to sleep at night knowing that you help someone else, and from another content. And trust me, they are appreciate people from Africa will appreciate that, and they won't forget that. You know, they don't, man. Those people are very, very loyal, man. A lot of them are very loyal to people that look out for them and help them, man. It's a whole different vibe over there in Africa, man. Trust me and believe it is. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate it. It's Easy Lion. You can find him on Facebook. You can friend request him. You can talk to him, give him advice. He's a young man, but he's a good dude. He got a great heart, and he got a family. That's another reason why I want to help him. He got a family, and when there's kids involved, and I see the father pushing to better their family, man, I go out of my way to help them as much as I can. And if I can't help them, I try to find someone that can, because the blessings that God gives us is unbelievable, you know, and that's what we should do as people. Always, Don. Dante, that's the reason. If I don't maintain who I am, then who am I? You know, if I'm not real to myself, if I'm not who I say I am, and be who I am, then who am I? Who am I pretending to be? I'm not. I know I got to come here and do my show, and we get into character, but my character is me. I'm who I am, and I try to keep it as real as I can. I'm not. I don't come here to try to put smoke in nobody's back. If I can help, if I can do something, I'm gonna do it. And if I can connect, I'm gonna do the connection, because I always say it's not about me. It's not about the show. It's about you people. It's about you. It's about you, Dante. It's about everyone that's watching right now. It's about everybody on YouTube that's watching. It's about all of us. And every time we lift our hand to help someone that's in need, believe what I say. Your blessings will come 10 times. It may not come when you want it, but it's gonna come when you most need it. Believe that. I'm a witness to that. That's why I'm as humble as I am. That's why I do what I do for people, because I seen the blessings, and they still coming. Okay. And like I said, sometimes some people don't deserve what I get, because they selfish. But at the end of the day, I give them an opportunity. What they do with that opportunity is up to them. If they burn it, then that's it. I they can't come back to me for another opportunity, because I already gave you one. You burnt it. I'm not going to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, on top of the fact that I know that you're a selfish person, and I still helped you, when I shouldn't have. And that's what I got in return. But I still did it, you know? So it's always good, my brothers and sisters, to help those that need help, you know. That selfishness, just because some of us are in good positions, some of us feel like we better than everybody else. It's not like that. Remember, you're in that position. Yeah, you put in the work, but God help you get there. And where God starts seeing that you're changing, you're not being yourself, because they seeing that positions are changing you, money is changing you. Believe me, you will be back at the bottom. And when you get back to the bottom, it's going to be 10 times harder to get to where you at. Believe me, because this happened to me. Okay. Now I'm still climbing up to get to where I was at one point in my life. Okay. Because God took it all away because of my selfishness, and thinking that if it wasn't about me, it wasn't about nobody. Okay. And God took everything I had: money, house, cars, you name it, boats, jet skis, you name it, he took it off from me, you know? And I understood why after the fact, why everything was taken from me. And I was okay with it. You know why I was okay with it? Because I knew I deserved it. You know what I'm saying? And when you start to understand, when you make mistakes and you're acting out of place because you're in the position and you think that you're higher than God, trust me, that can be taken from you any moment. And to get back up there, the punishment will be 10 times harder to get back to where you was, because God's going to punish you. All right. Sometimes God puts you in positions just to see what you're going to do with that position. You know, and I tell you this because now I know better. Okay. God puts you in positions sometimes to see what you're going to do, to see if you're going to keep your word, to see if you're as humble as you say you are, to see if you have that faith that you say you are, that you have. Okay. And he lets you get to that position to see what you're going to do. Okay. And if you fail him, you're failing yourself. Okay. And to get back up there, trust and believe me, it's not going to be as easy as it was the first time you got up there. You're going to find so many barriers and so many difficult things that come in your way. You'll be like, man, but I just did it and it was so easy. But why is it so hard now? It's harder now because God's punishing you. This is why I help people. This is why I turned my life around. This is why I became who I am today. And I'm not faking it. Those that know me know I've been like this since day one. You know, Dante know me for a while. I ain't changed. I'm the same Don he met. You know, why? Because I'm real to myself. You know, I know who I am. You know, and I'm a man of God. I'm about love. I'm about helping. I'm about peace. Okay. Yes, I got that beast inside of me. We all do. You know, but when you get to tame that beast and you keep them caged because you know what that beast is capable of doing, you're not going to put yourself in the predicament to let that beast loose, right? And then you become another character. So you stay around positive people, you stay around good energy, you stay around the good vibes, so that beast inside of you can stay contained, you know. And after a while, you forget about it because you're at peace. You're in that level where you don't have to worry about that beast coming out, because the people that you're hanging with are people that are peaceful, humble, people of God. And you can see right through them. You understand me? This is why I say what I say. This is why I do what I do. Dante is a witness as well. We all have been through that point in our lives where we did so many bad things and we paid for it. Some of us learned from it and became better, and some are still stuck in that cycle. Okay? So it's up to you as an individual, as a man or a grown woman, to understand and learn from your mistakes to become better and understand how God works and what God wants from you. Once you figure that out, you're a blessed person. Nothing can touch you. Okay? And everything that you dream of, everything that you want will be at your hands. But when he wants, not when you want. But as long as you keep serving him, doing what you're supposed to do, he wants you to do, believe me that you are blessed. Your dreams will definitely come true. You just got to keep on pushing till it's time. Because remember, you're not the only person that God is working with. There's billions of people in this planet that he's working with every day to better them, to change them, to heal them. Okay? So while that clock is ticking, every second he's with a different person trying to help that person with their life. Okay? Till your time comes. When your time comes on that clock and you have kept your word and you have kept blessing people, believe in me, believe in what I say, that your blessings, you're not even going to be ready for it. You're not even going to, it's going to be so much, you're not even going to take all of it because it's going to be too much blessings. Some of them are probably just going to pass by you because you can't deal with all of them. You know what I'm saying? So keep multiplying blessings. Keep multiplying blessings by doing the right thing. So when that your time comes, you're on top of the game. That's it. You're right. Faith. That's it. Same thing. That's why I got a tattoo there. Respect and loyalty all day. See that? Respect and loyalty. It's already tagged in my body. I live and die by that. You know, ain't nobody gonna break my loyalty or respect or faith. That I would die for that. And my kids got it tattooed on it because I brought them up that way. You know, that's why my kids, you see them, they're humble. They don't speak much. They don't say nothing. They don't speak to you unless they spoken to. You know what I'm saying? They're good kids. And they also blessed. So you're right, Dante. Amen. That's right, Tyrell. That's the key. You got that right. Amen to that. It's my girl Liz. So you know, folks, at the end of the day, sorry we lost him. But we got to, talk to him, and situations in Africa are not always good like here in America. And those individuals there in Africa go through harder things than we do. It's hard in Africa. It is. But we here have the power to help them. Help if we can, to put them in better positions. Then why not? What are we losing by helping someone, connecting someone to another artist, to another director, whatever it may be? What are we losing? Nothing. If anything, we're gaining. We're gaining. Okay? And my thing is to gain with God, man. Because when I gain with God, I'm never losing. And I'm never going to lose. No matter how many people try to get in my path, no matter how many people try to bring me down, no matter how many people talk about me, you're not going to be able to bring me down because God got my back. And no matter if all that goes on, I'm still going to be me. Nothing's going to change who I am as an individual. I'm real. I'm like one of the realest people that any of you ever going to meet. I'm who I am. I don't change for nobody. This is how God made me. So why change? If I'm going to change, I'm going to change for the better, because I already did the worst and the worst of the worst. I don't want that life. I want this life. And if I can do things to get better and help people, then that's what I'm going to do. Because the blessings are crazy. Look how many amazing people I've met in my life since I've been doing this podcast, a vodcast. Amazing. So many people around the world. Lovely people, beautiful people. Some I'm working with. Some I've done projects with. Some are, some are in process of working with me. And that's the beauty of this. And that's all because of love, man. What up, IG? Yes, Sarah. That's all I talk about. If I'm not talking about inspiring people or motivating people, then I'm not doing my job. It's not about me. It's not about the Don Vic show. It's about you people. How can I help you people? How can I inspire you? How can I motivate you? How can I put you in a better position so that you can move up? And if I can do that, why not? What am I losing by helping you? Nothing. If anything, like I said, I'm gaining. Because if you win, I win. So why not why not help the next person, especially if they're good-hearted and they humble and they're good people that deserve it? Why not? You know, two things I don't got in my heart: selfishness and hate. I don't. Those two words are not in my vocabulary. I don't. I don't. That's those things I don't. I don't even think about that or got it in my soul. Okay, and that's what makes me different from a lot of people. You know, um, and I give opportunities. You know, there's opportunities that I can give. I give them, and like I said last time, sometimes people don't deserve opportunities. Some, you know, and they get them anyway. You know, but I do it. You know why I do it? It's because it's who I am, and it's what I'm supposed to do is help. But if they burn their bridges, then that's it. There's no second chance. There's no coming back from that. You know, because I'm one person. I don't. I used to keep grudges for a long time. You know, but what I do is that now instead of keeping the grudges, I just get them out of my way. I delete them. You know, I don't deal with them anymore because it's bad energy for me. Not just for me, but for my circle and the people that I'm dealing with. So I give them an opportunity. They mess it up. That's on them. Don't come back for asking me for another opportunity because I already gave it to you. And I already know that you was like that from the beginning, and I still gave you the opportunity. You know, that's the type of dude that I am. You know what I'm saying? But for you know, and not everybody works like I work. Yeah, I get that. You know, Sarah, I get that from a lot of people. You know, and I say this not to brag, but I'm different. When I say I'm different from a lot of people, I'm different, man. I come from an era where there was rules that you didn't break. There was boundaries that you didn't cross. And I still those things still stick to me till today. You know, I had good people around me, humble people that used to direct me and tell me how to be, you know, and tell me what to do, not to do. And as I got older, I applied that I learned plus other things I learned in life that God taught me by punishing me through the mistakes that I was making in life and straighten me out, you know. And the first thing he did was he started with my heart, you know. My heart was cold, you know. I didn't care about nobody. If I had to take somebody out my way, that's what I did. If I someone had something that I wanted, I asked for it. If I didn't get it, I take it. You know, I was a cold dude. But being who I was then taught me how to become who I am today. So I had to go through that process in my life to being who I was, to going to prison, to getting shot at, to almost getting murdered, to be who I am today, to understand that life is precious, that life, people's life are valuable, you know, and important as well as mine. And so what do I have to do to become better? And that was to open my heart to God and let God guide me, you know, use my body, my heart as a vessel to become better and to understand people and to learn how to listen, you know, to become better. And it took me a while, it took me years. I didn't learn that overnight. It took me years. It was a process for me to become who I am today. And I love who I am today. You know, many people may not like me, but that's okay. That's their prerogative. You know, they don't have to like me. But just because they don't like me doesn't mean I don't like to like them. They haven't done anything to me for me not to like them. Some people just don't like me because I'm too honest. I'm just straightforward. I'm too blunt because I look the way I look, because I dress sharp, whatever the case may be. But that doesn't give me a reason to hate them. You know, they're the one with that problem, not me. You know. So if they don't want to speak to me because they feel a certain way about me, that's fine. Cool. You know, you don't have to talk to me. You don't have to watch my show. You don't have to do anything. You know, But let's respect each other as men and women. Don't cross that boundary where you're gonna bring out the old me, you know, and then everything's fine. I mean, like, come on. Um, I change. See, we all have a purpose here in life, you know. And I used to ask God, God, why you let me live after everything I done and those three uh, um, attempts on my life, you let me live. You know, I asked myself those questions, but I know now. I know what my purpose is here. And it may take you 10 years, it may take you 20, 30, 40, 50 years to figure out what your purpose is here in life. Okay, but you got to understand how God works. You got to see how God works and talks to you to understand what's your purpose here. You know, my purpose here, I'm gonna tell you what my purpose is: to love, share the love, connect people, and help people. That's that's what God want me to do. And to always remind y'all that God is here. That's my job. And to bring as much souls as I can closer to God. That's it. And I've been doing that for the past 2, 3 years. And my blessings have been phenomenal. Okay? And that's what I can say. Hey, Jamie. You're my best friend too, mama. Thank you, Liz. Well, you know, Liz, that's the thing, right? I mean, I do my talk show and I joke around with you guys because, you know, I like to do jokes and I like to see people happy and smile. But at the end of the day, you know, I got to keep it real. You know, I got to tell you what's right. You know, I don't want to come here and lie to you guys because then what that says about me, you know, I'm going to tell you what it is and how it is, like it or not, you know, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. You know, that's one thing I'm not going to do is lie. You know, I don't come from that type of cloth. Maybe back in the days I used to have to lie to get what I wanted, you know, because I was in that type of world. But right now, where I am, there's no need for me to lie about anything. I'm not in that type of life no more. You know, I'm in a good life. I'm in a good place. I'm with great, phenomenal people in my life. I'm working with some great people that have the same energy, the same drive, the same ambitions as me, that want to see what I see, and everything's beautiful. So why lie? You know, and then, you know, once you say one lie, you got to keep that lie up because, you know, you're gonna get caught. So why lie from the beginning? You might as well tell the truth, even if it hurts me or it hurts you. But as long as it's the truth, they got to live with it. And if they smart people, they're gonna sit back and say, "What? You know what? He told me the truth. It hurted me, but I'd rather the truth than the lie." I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat something that's not supposed to be sugarcoated, you know, because I'm not gonna lie to you, you know. It's just the way it is. Yeah, you know, there's no other way, you know. And in order to be real to people, you got to be real to yourself. You know, you got to love yourself to be able to love. You got to understand what love is. So you got to love yourself to be able to love others. Because if you don't understand what love is, then how can you love the next person? You know, if you live in misery, if you're always living and fighting and you're arguing, how can you keep someone happy that's next to you if you're always like that? You got to change your ways. If you want to keep that person, if you truly love a person, you got to change your ways, or you're going to lose that person, right? And if you lose that person and then you change to get that person back, it's going to be harder, because by that time he or she's going to be fed up, like they're done. So you know we all have issues, man. We all have issues because we're not perfect, but we got to work within ourselves, right? And but we need God too. We need God in our life, man. Trust me and believe, man. We need God in our lives for a lot of our things that we do here in this planet, you know. And start by changing. Start by changing your ways, you know. Um, Try to become a better person. Hang around good people that got good energy, and that will help also change, you know. If you hang around negative people and you're negative, you're gonna get all that negative vibe, and you're always gonna be in a position where you're always angry, you're always into a mess, you're always you're always feeling miserable, right? And you may be a good person, you may be a good person. It's just the environment that you're hanging around, the circle that you're hanging around, because sometimes you can be good, but the people that you're hanging with or you around are no good. Or they their intentions are no good. They people that are envy other people. That people that talk about other people. They even talk about their friends after they turn their back. They like, look at this person. You don't want that. If you're not that type of person, then you shouldn't be around those type of people. You understand? That's what I'm saying. So I had to change myself to become who I am. I had to leave that circle that I was hanging with, okay, and find a new circle. And mold myself around that love, about that good loyalty, that respect, that motivation, that ambitiousness, to be where I'm at today. What's up, Sharika? Long time no see. Hope everything good, ma. Sharika Ellison, photographer. She does great videos, music videos. Anyone need music video? I don't know if she's still doing it, but that's what she was doing when I first met Sharika. Also quiet young lady, humble about her business, and she's a great person. She's out of my city too. So folks, that's what I'm saying. Like, I got to the position where I am by being humble, respectful to people, and putting in the work. Now I'm doing big films. I'm not doing YouTube films. I'm doing films, like theater films, stuff that you're gonna see on the theater when you go take your kids to the theaters. Those type of movies. I work myself to doing those type of movies, being around those type of actors and directors, because I put in the work. By next year, when you guys go to see certain movies, don't be surprised if you see me in those films. Okay? Don't be surprised, because I'm letting you know now. I'm putting in the work. You guys are seeing what I'm doing. It's not like I'm talking out my ear. I'm talking the talk and walking the walk. I placed myself, I worked myself to this position. And that's because of love. That's because of respect and my loyalty to people, and showing people that I can do what I do. You know what I mean? And that's basically it. Okay, you still do it? Yeah. So she still do videos, music videos, and stuff like that. I know she was working on a TV series as well. Um, so that's great, Sharika. Oh, you're in ATL? Okay. Well, that's good. ATL got a lot of work out there, Sharika. It's a lot of work out there. So you're in the right place. You're in Hollywood too. Okay. Sharika, that's my friend Liz. She out from the UK. She's a paranormal investigator. She's always saying hi to everybody. She's all love. She's an amazing woman. I love her to death because she show love, man. She show a lot of love to people, and a lot of people don't show her love. And I'm gonna say it because I see it. You know, she shares a lot of people stuff on my group chat page, but I don't see a lot of people sharing her stuff, and that's not fair. And that's what I talk about. People not being fair. People are selfish. They want you to share their stuff. They want you to do this for them, but they don't do it for you. You know, and as selfish as that might sound, sometimes you got to play that game. And I know it might not be for you, but sometimes you got to let people realize that it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. For me, I just block them. I stop sharing their stuff. They don't share me, I don't share them. It's just the way it is. Because it's I look at it like this. All you got to do is push your finger centimeters to the left or to the right to either like or share. And if that's hard for them to do for you, then why should you do it for them? They're not more important than you are. You know what I'm saying? So that means a lot, man. When you're sharing a lot of people's stuff and they're not sharing yours, like what makes them more important than you? You're doing the same thing they're doing. And this is about sharing and uplifting one another. It's about showing each other love. You know what I'm saying? And I say it all the time. You go on my page, anyone can go on my page right now, and you will probably find something of yours on my page because I share everybody's stuff, even the people that I dislike. Okay, that shouldn't even be on my page. I still share their stuff. Okay, but I'll sit here and wait. I'll sit here right now and wait to see how many people has shared anything of my stuff on their page. I'll wait. I can sit here because I look at everybody's pages. And I don't care. You don't have to share my stuff, but that just says so much. You know what I mean? Got my man Izzy back on. Hold on. Izzy, you're back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Izzy? Izzy. Oh, he froze again. He froze again. Yeah. Yeah. Sarah, you like Liz. Liz is nice. Yeah, she is. Um, Izzy, you're freezing up. Can you hear me, brother? Yeah, I can't hear him. He's frozen. So that's basically it, people. You gotta you know, sometimes change your ways, and some of us be like, man, why things ain't happening to me? Why is this guy doing this? Why? Well, look in the mirror and look at the reflection. See what you're doing wrong. See why people are not want to work with you. Maybe you got to change your ways. Maybe you got ways that people don't like. You have to. If you're a selfish person, if you're a person that only thinks about you, how you expect to be around loyal, respectful, ambitious people that are not like you? You can't. Those people are going to turn their backs on you because that's not their energy. So sometimes you got to look in the mirror and look at their reflection and look at you and say, well, what am I doing wrong? What can I fix? How can I become better? Yeah, she is, Sarah. She's amazing. But and I tell you, man, I feel bad because I'm like Liz. Liz and I, we share so much, and I created the page. I created the Don Vic Show group so that people can share their stuff on my page to get promoted. because a lot of them don't come on the show. I can't promote them all on the show. So I created the page for that. And a lot of those people are on my page. You know, they send their stuff there to be promoted on my page, but a lot of them don't even share my stuff. A lot of them don't even have none of my stuff on their page, but yet they post their stuff on my group chat so they can get promoted on my page. Selfishness, you see, but that's okay, you know, because I don't worry about what the next person's doing, but I keep that in mind. Okay. So you want to share your stuff, you can share it on my page, but you're not coming on my live show. You know, just because you're selfish like that. I don't like selfish people at all. You know, I don't. You know. Yeah. Her grandson and her daughter do it, Sarah. They do it together out in London. And I'm gonna tell you, Liz is a brave lady. She be going to some scary haunted places, boy, all in the dark, and she be acting like she ain't even scared. I would have been right underneath her coat, grabbing her legs, talking about hurry up, let's get out of here. Okay, and her grandson be running all through the cemetery. Boy, I would have been like this, shaking like bacon. Yes, do so. Yeah, folks. You know, so that's basically it, man. You know, we try to get Izzy here. We spoke to him for a little while. I guess his connection, because you know he's in Africa, the connection is bad. But you know, overall, you know, that's basically, you know, the message that I give you folks. If you got a dream, follow it. Do whatever you need to do to make your dream. It's not easy. You're gonna go through barriers in life to get to your dreams. It's not easy. It's easy to think about it and to get it done, but it can be done. You just got to move forward. Stay with the positive people. Get everyone that's negative from around you. Those that tell you, "Oh, you're not going to do it." Those people that talk down to you and say that you're crazy. Those are the people that you need to get away from. Okay, because they don't see your vision. You're the only one that can see your vision. You're the only one that can see your dream, and you're the only one that can make it happen. So make it happen. Okay. And work on yourself. Work on yourself. Okay. I know we're not perfect. Sometimes we think we're the shit, but we're not. Okay. The only person that's above everything is God. You know. And if you want to be the shit, then serve God. Then you be the shit. You know what I'm saying? Serve God. God will bless you. He will open doors for you. It's going to take a while. Don't think it's going to be tomorrow or the next day just because you did something good today. You got to stay constantly doing good things your whole life, basically, to see the blessings, okay? It took me like 5 years to start seeing my blessings, okay? It took me like 5 years to start seeing my blessings, maybe 5 to only 6. And now that I'm getting them, I'm not going to change. You know, I'm not going to change who I am for nobody because I see the blessings that God is sending me. And I won't change that for anything in the world, you know. And because of it, because of my promise to change and be a better man, he's taking care of my kids, their good health, my family. You know, it's deeper than just you. You know, the blessings are not just for you, it's for your family too. So when you do good things, it's not just for you, it's for your family too. You know, your blessings, sometimes you earn so much blessings through God that somebody in your family member might need it, and it'll go just from you to them, and they get the blessings. But that's okay because we live for our families, right? So I'm okay with that. You know, if I can accumulate blessings for my family as well, then so be it. Because it's a team, you know, it's about our family, man. You know, when people stop thinking about themselves only and think about others and how to help and how to be better, then you're onto something. Scotland, yeah. Right? So, folks, again, I'm going to let you guys go. I had Izzy. We lost him, but I'll definitely bring him on later. But remember to look at yourself in the mirror, look at the reflection before you point the finger at the next person or you say something about the next person. Okay? And be loyal and be real to yourself. Okay? Love yourself. You got to love yourself to understand what love is, to be able to love others. Okay? And God first always. You know what I mean? When you get the love of God, then you understand what I'm talking about. You're going to see the change in your life. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel the love and the change in your soul. Okay? Trust me, because I'm a witness to that. Okay? So, you too, Sarah. So with that being said, I love you guys. Stay focused. Follow your dreams. And I'll see you guys on the next show. I'm going to leave y'all with peace, love, respect. Y'all already know the vibes. I'm out of here. Peace.
Never stop, forget it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop,